Hello everyone, and welcome back to ranking every single last test chamber in Portal 2 based on how dangerous they are. You already know what's about to happen, so without me wasting any more time, let's get into it. Hello, welcome back everyone to Chapter 4, The Surprise. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with after this cutscene, which we all know and love. It's such a good cutscene. Yay! Alright. And, you gotta be kidding me. Really? A turret? Right away. Instantly. Well, this chamber just got a 10 rating. And also it has lasers and goo and all that jazz, so yeah, this chamber is basically asking to get a, rating on the, high scale. So yep, this is a 10. I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Alright, welcome back everyone to the next test chamber. Let's see. You have got to be kidding me. What is GLaDOS's obsession with putting like turrets in pretty much almost every chamber there possibly could be? Well, you know what rating this one's gonna be. It's a 10. I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Okay, welcome back. We're about to get into the next test chamber. Let's see. Ah, lasers. Okay then. Not entirely sure too much of how to think of this one, because like I said, you can easily avoid all of these lasers right here. But still, because these are lasers and inherent danger, we have to add that to the formula. So I'm going to say that this test chamber right here is about, I would say maybe a 6 or a 7. If you guys disagree with that, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Okay, welcome back. Now, I definitely know this is the last test chamber before the escape sequence. So before I trigger the escape sequence, I'm gonna rank this test chamber right now. And also, since this chapter feels a little bit, what would you say the words for it? Less time, less small? Sorry, my brain's not working today. But what I'm trying to say here is that this chapter is not as long as the previous ones were. So I'm actually going to include some other test chambers in this episode. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Okay, welcome. That took me a very long time to get to this, but whatever, we're here now. So let's see. So this is the very first chamber to introduce repulsion gel. Now, again, something like this does not exist in real life, but I guess I would have to say it kind of functions like a trampoline, if you will. So maybe it won't hurt you too badly, but it does kind of depend on where you land. So I'm not sure where exactly I would give this in the rating scale, but considering that if you know, screw up, you can seriously hurt yourself, I would have to give this one a 5. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Okay? Welcome. So this one is still dealing with repulsion gel, so again, I think I would have to give this one the same rating as I did with the previous one, because this repulsion gel stuff kind of depends on how good you are, you know, avoid hurting yourself with a substance that can bounce you in the air just by touching it. So yeah, I'm giving this one a 5. I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Alright, welcome back. So again, we've got repulsion gel, and now we've just learnt from Cave Johnson that if you get covered in this stuff, it's gonna, you know, break a lot of your bones. So should we consider that to be a part of the danger? I would say yes, because if you were to be standing, I don't know, right under this chute right here, and let yourself get dripped by this stuff, you're going to be bouncing absolutely everywhere. And let's just say that is definitely not going to end well for you. So due to all of those reasons, I'm definitely going to have to give this chamber a higher rating now that we've learned that information. And that will also increase the rating of all the previous chambers involving this stuff. So now I'm all going to give them a 7. Yep, that's how I feel. I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Alright, welcome back. Now I know what you're thinking, should we include this into the test chamber? Well, I wouldn't, because it technically is not inside the test chamber, so we're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna do that. Now, repulsion gel again. Considering what we know and how I've rated all the previous chambers so far, this one is still going to get a 7. So, yep. I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Now, I kind of had to stop myself because there was this little bit here, right here. And I don't know if this is an intentional part of the test chamber. Because what I can tell, you're actually supposed to exit through that door, but you can no longer do so. But that still wouldn't change how I feel about this test chamber as a whole. However, there's another thing that I must talk about, and it's this bit right here. Again, I don't think this is an intentional part of the test chamber, but again, if it is, it still doesn't change my rating, but just in case you guys thought that I was missing out on something, no, I haven't. It's just that I wasn't sure if this should be counted as it. But like I said, even if it is, it still doesn't change my rating. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next test chamber. Alright, welcome. So this one involves the crazy cube, as everyone knows and loves. So, let's see. A high-flying projectile that can bounce pretty much everywhere and could potentially kill you. Yeah, this is definitely getting a high rating. I'm gonna give this one a 9. But if you feel like this thing does have enough velocity to instantly kill you, then I'm giving it a 10. I'll let you guys decide if this chamber should be a 9 or a 10. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hello again, everyone. It looks like that was the last of that chapter's chambers, because as you know, if you go through this elevator, it'll take you to the reunion chapter, and I don't want to do that. That's being saved for the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think each test chamber's danger rating should be. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.